Hi, welcome on in. Thank you for the like. Can't say your name. How are you? Are you okay? Hi, I see you. Welcome on in. I'm just listening to music right now. And just wait. You have any questions? Feel free to write it down. And let me know how you are, what you're up to, and we'll get started. If you want to know what type of music I like hip hop, rap, and trap. And depending on what mood and what state I am, because like when I use music, I use it to manifest. I use it to concentrate. But yeah, sorry for the get up. I'll dress better in my next life. You gotta make it clap. Clap. I did. But if you're talking about other, no. Use your imagination. Are you guys like on a spiritual path? Do you look for people? Hola, welcome. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? But are you on a spiritual path? Let's talk about this journey that you are on. Who are you on this journey? When you discover it, a lot of people can't discover who they are because things been blocked. It's not blocked. It's just they want to see how many ways you can create paths for you to exist, whatever it is in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. Hi, welcome on in. Death from above. I like that. Tell me, Death, do you see people's future when you are future, or do you say goodbye to the past? Like, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a god, immortality, something that lasts forever, but you have no clue about any of the goddesses or god that represent you? It's all in a name. When you search for the name, you search for that self. But to go to that self, you gotta go within. You gotta go internal. You gotta disappear within the atmosphere. The atmosphere is invisible, but it's something that you can physically feel but not see. Only those with the glasses of spirituality can see the magnitude of energy that they create, whether through chaos or through the light. Light and chaos are two separate paths, but the same path is to shine above one's reality, not taking control of other realities, trying to be like Hitler. Hitler was like somebody who was trying to gain all consciousness through all ancestors, but there's only a few with like little DNA of killing off one energy, whether they recognize is if it's good or bad, you get to choose, you get to decide what it is. Like, you gotta look back at it. You gotta look back at the beginning to see the end. And you gotta see the end as the beginning. It's not that you are anti energy cutoff source. It's just that you know that certain energy don't belong on this frequency, on this dimension, with your dimension in it. But you realize it has a play to it. It's your rise of the phoenix. It's what you can recognize who you are from past, present, and future. Not separating yourself, but realize you lived every life that you could imagine in one setting, in one frequency. How you do that? How do you settle in one frequency? Find an animated object that attracts to you versus attracting to it. When you attract to it, you gotta follow that path versus the path that you are creating to attract it. When you attract it, you get multiple answers out of you. It's not just you echoing back to you, it's you saying, hey, I'm alive. I'm willing to understand why I reincarnated. Hi, welcome on Earth. Thank you for noticing my name. Appreciate you guys. How many of you can handle this information that's given to you? You've been a god or goddesses for a very long time. You've been energy of source for a very long time. It was always you resetting you getting power, you getting back access of you through the people that you can feel that been through the same thing. You can feel that I've been through this before, but you can sense that I'm a little bit not directed, but not I'm directed by the dead. You're directed by the living. There's a different path with that. Now I have to get into your timeline of you, where you are, so I can help you keep pushing forward. But you will never know that you are guiding me as well, because I'm not going to let you know that as a genie. I'm not going to let you know that as a spirit guide. I'm an essence of you, just like you, within this dimension, within this body, within this 3D, 4D dimension, spirit of mine. I can only access 20% of my information to give to you. But you can access multiple. Life and death are intertwined. What do you mean by intertwined? They merge? Or they're the same timeline, same frequency? What? I mean, if you understand the concept of why I chose my name. Okay, let me explain it to you. Same everything. I guess so. You're right. Like, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, so you can keep guessing and unmesurate yourself. Like, you know what you know because you lived through it, you saw it, and you felt it. So I can only just agree. Because I do agree. Not because out of my own will, not because of your ancestors pulling me in into the answers. It's just that it makes sense because this is what you experience and I need to accept it because the earth is a 3D projector of the spirituality. We're only in the body because we chose to be in the body. Some of us chose to operate in air and sphered, meaning if you do that, you get to see different things are part of life, not just of your own, but other people's within your life or within your timeline or outside of your timeline. When you do that, you consider yourself as a multiple dimensional being. It's not being that you can create and operate in certain frequency with the same frequency, like the same emotion that you in all the creation that you have. I feel like I know you from my past life. You do. You do know me from your past life. I'm Ishtar. You know Ishtar. I'm associated with her. And I'm also associated with Aphrodite Venus from the planet Venus. I'm also associated with Lucifer, but I am just a female version of him. I don't have full access to these gods and goddesses that I claim that I am associated with it because this earth limited me from remembering. If I was like on Mars or Venus or something like that, or 0 point gravity, I would gain consciousness awareness. But due to us having the government and what society thinks of us, we have to only be in that program. We only have to survive in that program. But the thing is, we survive in different programs. We survive in all different galaxies. No matter if it's the same type of alchemy of the algorithm, we know how to generate as AI and bring back our abilities when we reset, when we regain, or when we lose it. Because all of it has a different element to know that self. So when you know your elements, you can achieve different purposes in life. Like, y'all know I believe myself that I am a reincarnated person. Like, I know I live multiple lives, but why is this life so different than the rest of the lives that I live? Why is this life so much more chilled but harder to access at the same time? Maybe I just want to create different dimensions, create different pathways for me to exist. I don't want to just exist similarity or singular, just one line. I want to be invisible to all. And that's what we are. We're invisible to all realms that we create. We might not understand why we created it, but spiritually, we know. It's crazy. When you hear a knock on the door, it's your ancestors to tell you to activate what something is within. So don't let a knock scare you. Let a knock awaken you. Easy. It's not easy, but when you get there, it gets easy. I'm back in my timeline. It's just, I got one more little step. I'm gonna be in my own place soon, but open a door by myself? Oh my God. Without asking for help is crazy. But I'm asking for help. If you can open the door for me, just visualize it. I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm going to do in the future. See, you can see the future and you're not crazy. You can see the future in other people. That's why I'm up here. But that's it. I'm gonna come back for part 3.